the infamous weapon known as Launcher. Recognised to many as the powerhouse weapon, but does it really live up to that name? Well then, let us find out, shall we? Launcher's main purpose as a weapon is to suppress enemies from a long range of high power and precision, at the cost of mobility. This is mostly due to its massive size, a perfect fit for the Ranger class, as this class specialises directly for long range battles. Launcher also makes up for an effective multi-weapon with Ranger's other weapon, known as Rifle. Skills such as Blight Rounds allows us to apply a weak spot to the targeted enemy, exactly what Launcher can benefit greatly from. This weapon's raw power combined with this skill makes this an ideal support weapon for team play, and normal attacks have different variations that will work greatly in different scenarios. The use of normal attacks seems to be the big focus for Launcher recently, as there has been a few buffs and skills that this weapon has received for enhancing the performance of these actions. As an example, class skills like Launcher Attack Short Charge and some other buffs that relax the cancellation timings have slightly helped the way these actions perform. There will also be a skill that will release this upcoming December update that will seem to increase the attack speed of normal attacks. Normal attacks? Normal attacks? Normal attacks? Normal attacks? Normal attacks? I don't know about you, but I'm kinda getting tired of saying normal attacks. Onwards! Alright, all jokes aside, this weapon has more negatives than positives in its current state unfortunately. The big emphasis on low mobility is really punishing this weapon overall. The problems currently lie mostly with these actions: severe animation locks, normal attack speed, photon art speed / duration, lack of tracking for certain attacks, and potency for normal attacks. Oh, and fallen impact. That didn't get any significant buffs last time, and I really do think it's underperforming comparing to the other Launcher PAs. Even though the negatives outweigh the positives, Launcher does have a lot of great things going for it. Like for instance, photon arts like Divine Impact and Fair Eraser. These are one of the strongest AoEs in the game. They are pretty insane for PSE bursts. And not only that, in the recent class balancing update, they did receive a frontal guard point on certain parts of the PAs. The guard point will completely negate an attack that makes contact with you. This can prove to be really effective, especially when it comes to solo play. As I mentioned before, this weapon is really great as a multi-weapon. As you can see in the gameplay, I'm using Rifle to alleviate some of the mobility problems that Launcher has. This will definitely not be a fix, but it will be a viable option for you to use. Some of the issues that I mentioned before may get resolved in the future, but I feel like the gameplay style will still be centered towards team play at a long distance, rather than allowing its weapon to be shaped more towards solo play. I'd personally love to see 3 things from this weapon: a new photon art equipped solely for close range usage, an update to Sticky Bomb that rewards you for dodging similar to how Rifle Grenadier functions, and improved guard frames for various PAs. The guard frames aren't perfect, and you still can get hit after the attack, mainly because of the punishing animation locks that this weapon has. Overall, my thoughts on the state of this weapon at the moment is that it's mainly good for team play, and individually bad for solo play. This weapon will definitely need some help in this sector to become a better weapon to compare to its other counterparts. Alrighty then, let me know what you think about Launcher. Do you agree with my opinions? Or do you think Launcher is actually pretty good for solo play? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear it. Because remember, a coin has 2 sides to it. Alrighty then, if you enjoyed the video or found it useful, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, because it's all free. And as always, have a great day and take it easy peeps.